What's up, guys? Welcome to Football Friday. I'm here with my gaming partner, Natalie.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
Yeah.
Alright, so, welcome to our second episode of Football Friday. Hopefully you enjoyed the previous episode. And as we explained in the last episode about the format, so if you're not sure, please go back and watch the previous video.
Sweet.
Anyway, sweet. So,
So,
last weekend's fixtures. Would you like to
well,
kick us off with some of the results,
well,
Natalie?
yeah, my team did pretty well. You know, we beat Swansea 2-1. It was a good game. It was an average game. Either side could have won it, being fair. I couldn't say Arsenal were overpowering and everything. No, they weren't.
No.
Your side, however, Mr. Man U Man.
Didn't. No, they played dreadful.
Again.
They did play absolutely awful. Credit to West Brom. You do give them credit to it. They played very well. I
Yeah.
mean, there were some instances where we were close to think, oh god, that had gone in. It probably would have changed it. But even so, I mean, I don't always like to put it on one player, but Rio was. I wouldn't say he's always gone. He's not. He's past his best. He probably is sort of past his best because he is 35.
Mm.
But I don't know. He just the marking and not tracking his players. But
Is that a little bit
there
slower?
was a little bit, yeah. But there were also other two players as well that could have helped out. But he was one of the main culprits for it.
Mhm.
And going forward, I don't know, but the play it wasn't as bad as the City game, but it wasn't an improvement
Yeah.
such. No, so but it's still 7 games, and Mark Moyes is still getting to learn his team, so
And Arsenal top of the league still.
yeah. But the one thing I would say about that, Arsenal's fixtures have been pretty kind to them in the
Yeah, they
league.
have. I have to admit that as
Apart,
well. They haven't had, okay, they've had Tottenham.
yeah, that's the easiest one.
That's the
That was the
easiest one.
hardest one. Sorry, so that's the hardest one
So far, I mean, yeah.
so far.
But
Because
according
he's
to
not
the league,
faced.
it is the hardest one at the moment. So, well, we don't know.
So,
Um,
but yeah, they've not faced Chelsea, they've not faced City, they've not faced United.
no.
So, and to win the league, you have to at least beat each of them at least once, or try and avoid. And I suppose in some respects Liverpool, because Liverpool have improved much
And
better this year.
Everton as
So,
well, if you really think about
mm,
it. Everton, Liverpool.
yeah,
So it's a big title race at the moment, but I can
mm,
see once the clubs settle down, the new players settle in, a lot of things will change. Maybe Tottenham
yeah.
might even, get into the Champions League this season, which
I don't
looks
know.
highly
It's
likely
hard.
with the amount of players they brought in. But
Oh yeah, I don't.
the
I
more
couldn't. I
players you
couldn't.
bring in, the longer it takes to gel. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
To gel together.
I couldn't say who could make the top four. I mean, I can't. You can't say who's going to win the league. I mean,
No.
you just can't. I mean, part of me, even as a United fan, if we don't win the league this year, yes, I'll be disappointed, but I won't think, oh my god, no.
Well, you have
But
won it how many times over the past 10
20,
years?
yeah,
Over
but we
20
want
years?
more. But we want more and more.
Absolutely. Well, you wouldn't be a
So,
club, a high-level club apart from Arsenal that don't seem to care about that type
so,
of thing,
but,
unless you wanted
but
that type of thing.
yeah, so, but I'll give Moyes time.
True. A lot of
Just
people
give, just
aren't
give.
though. They're thinking about not.
It's the press that are saying that a lot of the fans
True.
generally aren't. Yes, there will be some fans, but sometimes you feel whether you were a proper United fan or not. But
Yeah.
it's not just for United. Any club, the team hits the shit hits the fan of the team. Oh,
True.
it's like the thing I say now. I see now. I see a lot more people wearing Man City tops than they did 10 years ago.
Yeah. It's definitely. It's all these people that are glory hunters as well.
Yeah, I mean United do have glory hunters. Yeah, I don't deny
Obvious.
they don't. I don't deny, but every team has them. Well, not say
Well,
every team has.
except from Arsenal, we're just happy getting in the Champions League, and that will do us.
Mm,
I hope
mm,
not this season. I hope it goes further. But and speaking of
yeah.
Manchester, what about Manchester City losing against
Ooh.
Aston Villa?
La la.
Oh dear.
No, that was a
Yeah.
surprise.
3-2 to Aston Villa. Hmm.
Hmm. So I mean, Aston Villa, strong team there. Interesting squad.
Yes,
So
it's weird how that one works out. They've beaten Arsenal, they've beaten Man City, so they've beaten two
Yeah,
top clubs.
yeah,
So
and
it's they're going
they're
well, but
again, they're getting a better team. Yeah, so Chelsea,
Chelsea
they
Tottenham
drew.
1-1.
They
Yeah,
drew.
good
Yeah,
result for all of us, I suppose. Not one of them's
I
got all
suppose.
the 3 points.
No, oh no. But if I was going to choose, I would choose Tottenham because I just don't like Chelsea.
I don't like Tottenham, but that's understandable.
Well,
I
you just don't like them.
don't.
No, it'd be like me, like not liking, for example,
Man City versus Arsenal, and you say, "Oh, I'll choose Man City over Arsenal."
I don't,
What?
nah. I mean, one thing's the weird ones. If it becomes like a team like, say, City and Liverpool, now that's a weird one for me. It depends really how it affects us.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I think I want City to win it, then sometimes I think, oh, I want Liverpool to win it. Well, in the league, I'll take, oh, I want them both to draw.
Yeah, that's what I was
But if
hoping with Chelsea and Tottenham. Is like I want both to draw,
mm,
even though I want Chelsea to beat Tottenham, but I don't because it
mm,
put them closer. If you know what I mean. And then
yeah,
you've got
so
Liverpool beating Sunderland 3-1.
yeah, that was a Sunderland, sorry. Liverpool they played well again. They're a much better team. I did think this season they would improve. And they bought Sturridge. Chelsea are stupid not to play him. I'm thinking, why? He is a good player.
Mm.
It's like Lukaku putting him on loan. What are you doing, Maria?
Yeah,
You thick?
exactly.
Are you thick? Really? You're supposed, and then you bring a 32-year-old striker, Samuel Eto'o. He's not that good anymore.
No,
That's why he's been playing in the Russian league. He's not that good. He's
Oh
not.
dear.
Anyway, so moving on to the midweeks with the Champions League.
Yes, the Champions
So
League. And what happened again with Man U?
we
1-1.
drew, but no, Shakhtar Donetsk are a very tough team at home. We,
True.
we were away at their stadium, and no English team has beaten them there.
Yeah, fair. That's a fair
So,
point. Yeah, definitely.
well, didn't last season didn't Real Madrid get beat by them?
I think so. Actually,
Did they beat Real Madrid?
something
I
like
think
that.
last year they beat Real Madrid. Yeah, because I think Mourinho said they lost to. I think they lost to someone last year, but I'm sure they beat them. And Shakhtar Donetsk, they're a tough team. They weren't an easy team.
Yeah,
It was a tough team. I mean, we could have won it really. If we got the second goal that Van Persie should have really put it in, but it would have finished the game. But
yeah. He's having a bit of a soft spell at the moment. I think Van Persie, unfortunately.
no, not really. His last 6 starts, he scored 6 goals. So,
True. Fair point.
well, it's probably actually 6 out of 7 now, actually. But because obviously the Champions League, but at
Yeah.
the time it was. So, another big news just on that match. Mr. Ryan Giggs has made history once again.
In what way? Oh, scoring in every match, or
Not that, he is the most. He's the person to appear in the European competition the most out of any other player ever.
oh my word, it's crazy. Yeah, but then again, he is what? How old now?
40. He'll be 40
Yeah,
next year.
so not many
So he
footballers
beat.
will last that long these days. Cause,
No, well,
the
he beat
game's changing.
Raul. It was Raul who had the record.
Yeah, true.
The only person probably close enough now to win it because the person who's third, he doesn't play football anymore. Raul doesn't play in Champions League area. I think he plays in the Saudi league now, so he won't play the European game.
Yeah.
So the only person who could actually keep up with him is Xavi from Barcelona.
True.
He's on 133, but I mean, just for gigs, it's just unbelievable. He's the oldest person to score in the Champions League. He's appeared in it. Appeared in it more times. He's the most high decorated player a British player of all
Yeah.
time. What else? He scored in every single Premier League. More like he just got to do the season, but prior to that, he scored in
Yeah,
every single
every
Premier
season that
League.
was it.
Every
Yeah.
season. If he does it this year, his whole career.
Jeez.
It's just ridiculous how good he is.
Very true. And Arsenal beating Napoli 2-0.
Yeah, they played very well. I was really surprised
result.
about Napoli actually. Arsenal played well, but I was really surprised about Napoli. I don't know. I expected them to really give. I know Arsenal at home, but I thought, I don't know. I was expecting maybe a draw for that because I thought or if Arsenal were going to win, I was expecting to have a harder game. But Napoli, no, they weren't. They
All
didn't press
credit to
Arsenal as
them,
well.
but they still lost. Chelsea 4-0.
Yeah, it was against.
Bucharest.
I was something Bucharest. It was a team Bucharest, and to be honest, they really should. That's an easy team. It's not difficult, and one was an own goal as well. But credit to
Yeah,
Chelsea, you still have to go there and get the results and score the goals.
absolutely. So
So
all good on the Chelsea front in that one. And considering their draw with Tottenham, they're settling in quite well.
yeah,
Mourinho is
not doing too
settling in
bad.
back into the old swing of things. So
Swingy wingy things, yeah.
yeah.
So and back to Manchester, the blue half. Oh dear,
Oh dear. Although Bayern are a
it is the
tough
European
team.
champions.
They are a tough team. Yeah.
Well, they're the European champions, so
So, but apparently Joe Hart made a lot of mistakes as well. So he's
I
gonna
think
get
some people,
criticised
I
a
think
lot.
some people, yeah, I think some people are a bit. I mean, he's a City player. Still think, because I know for myself, our team, David De Gea, he was getting a load of stick.
Yeah.
I mean, the things with De Gea though, it was his first. One thing that worked in his favour was he was the first year in United. He's still learning English. Get used to the English style of game. Whereas Joe Hart's English and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. I think
But
he's not been playing well for a while, to be honest.
no,
He's been a
but
bit flappy in the air and things like that.
I think what it is though, he doesn't have any competition. Even in England, he does not have competition.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say, I wouldn't, I'm not, and I wouldn't say it's just because he's a City player, because I still think he's a great footballer. But he does come across as a bit arrogant and a bit, oh, I'm Joe Hart, England number one. No one else is better than me. I'll get picked every time, which he always is.
No, well, they were thinking about dropping him for a few games because, well, back
Mm,
a little while ago they did because he was too just missing everything. A simple
yeah,
cross in, he should have caught it and he doesn't, and it's like,
yeah.
I like Joe Hart. Don't get me
Oh, I
wrong.
do
When he
like him.
plays well, he plays amazing.
No,
But
he's still in the
uh,
league. He's still probably one of the top goalkeepers in the league.
yeah,
If
but
he was in the
he's having
top
a
three
bad season.
goalkeepers,
That's all.
everyone has bad seasons.
Mm.
You know, you know, things. Schmeichel. He had crap seasons. What's it? I remember. What's it? Probably had bad seasons. For Arsenal. David Seaman.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
there was the for the England thing when he let in
yeah,
that goal. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. But it's
exactly.
one of those things, isn't it?
I mean, personally myself, I think the goalkeeper has the hardest position on the pitch.
Well,
I
for
think so.
like 70 minutes of the match, you're not doing anything, and then suddenly everything's at you. You're like,
But no,
yeah,
I still think they have the hardest position because he can't redeem himself. If a striker misses, oh, it's like they can go off and score another goal. You know,
yeah.
you know,
I know what you
a
mean.
defender can. A goalkeeper let one goal and they think, oh fuck.
It's the goalkeeper's fault instantly, not the defence,
Yeah.
not the line in front. It's the goalkeeper's fault.
Mm. Well,
Yeah,
what part of the blame should go to? What about the midfielder or the
the
defender allow
defence.
that
Yeah.
play?
How did it
Or
get
in the
there?
mid.
Shouldn't have got there.
Exactly. Well, that's what the midfield and the defence are for. There's 10 outfield players. They all have to play their part. Even the strikers sometimes have to play their part to give the ball away.
Exactly.
You know. So so anyway, moving on from that. So he'll come bounce back because he's a good goalkeeper. So
Yeah, he is. And Celtic
um,
lost to Barcelona only 1-0.
1-0.
Only
Mm,
1-0. That's good.
mm. I'd
Well,
watch some
I
of the
don't like
highlights of it. I
Celtic
mean,
because I'm a Rangers fan, but it's a good result for European teams. UK teams, sorry.
British teams,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've
So
got to cheer
yeah,
on the
it's all
British
good.
teams being in Britain. Well, me
I
being
don't.
English, even though
I don't.
technically, you know what I mean. I'm half Scottish, so.
I don't support the British teams to be honest. Politics
I
United.
support British
It,
teams if they're playing anything like Champions League or something like that. Any British team, even if it's Tottenham, I will cheer against them if they're playing any other British,
nah, I
non-British
can't
team.
do that.
I
I
can.
can't do that. I can't. It depends
If
who it
Tottenham beat
is.
say Barcelona in the Champions League, I would be like, yes, the British club won it, woo!
Oh yeah, I'd support Tottenham if they won it. Well, I want to support Latin to win, so. Anyway, so for the Champions League, a few of the news stories. Ferguson's giving his back into Moyes once again.
Mm,
You know,
yeah, it does take a while to settle into such a
yeah,
big club as well, with the changes and things. And Well, look at DiCanio. He got booted out the door. Like it's like
Mm,
5 matches, and it's like, whew, see you later.
yeah, but
I have to
I
admit,
mean,
he lost the dressing room, DiCanio,
yeah,
but Moyes hasn't. So it's just the players being derpy that he needs to get rid
no,
of.
but that's that still thing, boys. He's perfectly capable, you know. Ferguson personally chose him, you know.
Mhm.
When Ferguson had a crap start, I mean, it took him 5 years to win a trophy, and then he
Mm.
went on and
Sorry.
dominated. So, you know, Wenger probably didn't win everything,
Well,
you know.
Wenger was kind of given the Invincibles, so he did win a few things when he first came in. But now he's got into his stride of things. He's not winning anything. um,
No, so
yeah.
it just takes time with any team. So,
And Dalglish is
uh,
back with Liverpool as
mm,
a director. You could,
yeah, I believe so.
yeah. So that's kind of nice. He's back. You know, his home, shall we say, in football.
I don't
Um,
like him. I think he's a dick.
harsh. Um,
I just find him very arrogant, a bit cocky.
I don't know. I don't really know him, so I couldn't comment
I
on
don't
that
know him.
really.
I
You know what I
just
mean?
come
I don't
across it.
follow what he does and things. I knew he
Nah.
was the manager of Celtic, so but that would be the only problem. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and what
So,
happened with Torres? The ban on
oh,
Torres.
that was disgraceful. That was.
It was. It was absolutely disgusting. I mean, you can't just scratch a person like that. I mean,
No.
it's almost as
But in
bad
fact,
as Nash's fucking, Suarez. Nom 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 nom. Although it's not
exactly.
biteable.
Yeah. Well, I think it's still exactly the same. It's just as bad.
Yeah, you shouldn't scratch people like that. I mean, yeah,
Hmm.
in real life, if you did that, you don't know what the person's got. It could
Oh
be
no.
someone with like AIDS, and you're scratching them. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna catch it off you. What are you doing?
Yeah.
And same with
So,
biting people. I mean, in real life, if someone like that, just because you're standing on a football field, if someone did that even to me on a football field, I couldn't hold back. I'll be after that person. How dare you? You embarrass me, I'll fuck
so,
you up. So I
it's
have to.
typical.
Sorry, on you go.
No, one of the punishment thing. I think because the FA rules, because the linesman saw and dealt with it, they say, oh, well, it doesn't matter what warrant anything else. But
Mm,
it's the problem. The FA, they're not consistent in their punishments.
exactly.
They hide behind the rules. All the rules say this. Thinking, yeah, but you don't. You're not consistent. You know,
Exactly.
I'd be disappointed if that was United. Say if a United player did it, I'd be disappointed.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you let the club down and you let the fans down. And it just makes things bad for football. So,
Yeah,
but
but yeah, you have to kind of give
anyway,
credit to the player that he did it to. Same with the guy
mm,
that Suarez bit as well. Is those
oh
players
yeah,
held back? I mean, they could have went after them like I would have, but
yeah.
they didn't. They
Well, no,
held
we'll
back
say
and they
about
kept their dignity and things like that and their responsibilities on the field, which is awesome to them as well for
with
not
the Ivanovic
retaliating.
one with Ivanovic one with Suarez, yeah. But I would say about Tottenham and sorry, with Vertonghen and Torres, they were at each other the entire game.
Yeah, you
They were
don't know what niggles have
Vertonghen
happened after they saw like the winner was
Vertonghen was
gone.
sort of he was sort of antagonising him as well, so he wasn't fully innocent, but
Yeah,
still,
you
no
shouldn't scratch
excuse
them.
to scratch. You
Yeah.
still should scratch. Anyway, moving on from
Yes,
that.
moving on to the fixtures of this weekend.
They're not that
Yeah.
exciting, really. They're not. I don't know.
No, they're pretty boring.
Some they're average teams. Everyone's like facing, sort of okay teams. I mean, the biggest one per tonight is probably Man City and Everton. That's probably like the bigger one.
Yeah, that's our game of this weekend, by the way, for
Yeah.
anyone.
So, which I think Man City are at home, aren't they?
Man City home, Everton away. Yes.
I can see that being a draw. I'm gonna go for a draw that one.
What's your draw? What's your predictions on that result?
I want to say I'll say draw. I don't
One
know.
all, 2-2.
I'm gonna go 1-1 actually. I'm gonna go for 1-1 with that again. I don't know. City could win it though,
Do you know what? City
but
seem to be, for me, City seem to be losing by threes. So let's make it
mhm.
three in a row out of threes. So I'm going to say 3-1 to Everton.
Okay.
That's my
Um,
prediction.
let's see the Yard United. Some people would say, oh, that's one of the biggest games to look out for because it's a
Bottom
must-win
of the
game.
league
It
versus like 12 or something.
Well, I think it's more because it's a must-win game, and it is a must-win game,
For
really. To be
both.
honest, I mean, more for United, I think, because Sunderland aren't expecting to win it, but I
They're
still think
last.
United will go there. I think United probably. I'm gonna go three. I will go for about 3-0 to United.
So I would probably have to agree, but I'm actually going to go with. They're both not scoring that well. In fact, Sunderland are just
No.
crap at the moment. So I'm going to actually go 2-0 to Man U.
Okay, yeah. So, let's
Liverpool
see who.
Palace.
Well, Liverpool just 4-0. I think for. Actually, I can see.
I'm going to
I
say
don't
3.
know. Actually, no. In fact, that's a bit harsh to Liverpool at home, aren't they?
Yes.
At first, actually, I'll give them 2-0 to Liverpool. Actually, I think Palace aren't that bad. I think 2-0 to Liverpool.
Well, I said 3, so I'm going to stick with my 3.
I'll go for Chelsea. They've got Norwich, is it?
Norwich. Oh god, this is going to be embarrassing. I feel sorry for Norwich.
I don't know. Chris Hughton. I don't know.
I'm going to say 4-0 Chelsea.
I'll go for Chelsea
As
win,
much as I
but
like Delia Smith, I'm sorry.
I'll forget Delia Bloody Smith.
But leave her
So,
alone. She's cool.
yeah, I'd say Chelsea win 2-3-0, something like that.
Okay, Tottenham versus West Ham.
Ooh, who's home?
Tottenham.
Tottenham win then.
Yeah, I would say it's going to be pretty close, so I'm going to go with a 2-1 to Tottenham. That's
Yeah,
what
I'd say 2-1 to Tottenham as well. Yeah,
yeah.
it'd be tight. If he
And,
had Carroll, I'd say for West Ham, I'd say maybe a 2-all.
yeah, true.
But no, Tottenham got much more firepower this year, so.
And then we've got West Brom versus Arsenal. Poor West Brom. They've had Arsenal, Man U, Arsenal.
Yeah, but I don't. I'm gonna go for a 1-all of this. I'm going for a draw. I'm not exactly the draw actually. I think it'll be a draw.
I don't know, because the Arsenal kids drew 1-1 with them, and then won on penalties. But I don't know what the actual Arsenal main team would do, so maybe I would say I think West Brom will score because I know what Arsenal's defence like. So I would say either 3-1 to Arsenal or 2-1 to Arsenal. That's my prediction.
I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna go
can't.
with 2-1 actually, because no, in fact 3. Why not? Make it 3.
I'm gonna. I don't know. I would say. It's hard to say. I really couldn't say actually because they beat us and West Brom are at home, and I don't know. He beat United at Old Trafford, and surprising what they can do. So, but I think Arsenal probably will win it.
So what's your prediction?
So
2-1?
I'll say a 2-1 to Arsenal.
2-1.
So
Okay.
yeah. So
they're the
that
big ones?
wraps. Yeah. So I think that wraps us up for the rest of the week, doesn't it?
Well, is there any Champions League next week or anything like that?
No, it's the international break, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming up for that definitely.
Oh God, I hate the international break.
So we get to talk about England and Scotland.
A bit of a, well, we'll leave that moan and groan for next week.
Yes, we'll leave that for the Football Friday chat with tricks and nats for next week.
Please like and subscribe.
Thank you for watching / listening / watching our faces move up and down.
Fail.
I have no idea where I'm going with this.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Okay, I'll say goodbye normally now. Bye.